Hi everyone! I'm Ambie, and this is my amateur art live stream. This is my first time switching over to a new game. So last streams I painted stuffed fables, and I finished that. I actually finished it off stream, so I have some pictures on my Twitter and Instagram if you want to see that. But now I'm going to try to make custom resources out of polymer clay for Dungeon Petz. This has been on my want to do list for a long time, just in my mind. So probably for over 3 years, I don't know. Maybe like 5 years, I don't know. But anyways, I'm finally getting around to doing it. Yeah. But actually, I was going to make, so Dungeon Petz has these resources like this. These are food, vegetables, and meat. So I was going to make those into cuter things. And then they also have cubes for poop and suffering. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything for the suffering. And originally I was going to make little poop resources too, but on Dice Star Cruise someone gave me this bag of poop. Okay, that sounds funny. But yeah, this is basically what I had wanted to make, little poop things. So I don't have to make that now. So I'm just going to work on the veggies and meat. Alright. And let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I know probably a lot of people are, well, I'm at Gen Cant right now. Other people are going to Gen Con. So hopefully people will be having fun there. Anyways, so this is polymer clay. You can just get it at the craft store. They come in little, how many, 1 to 2 ounce packages, I guess, for a couple dollars each. And the stuff I have is really old, so it was starting to harden, so I pre-mixed a lot of it. So basically, to get it soft again, you just keep doing this, massaging it, I guess. And then also another tool I have is this pasta roller. So this is a pasta roller made specifically for crafts. It says on the box, pasta machine for use with polymer clays. So I had seen, I haven't really done any bead work with polymer clay before, but I've seen people at the fair doing it. So basically they roll this in the pasta machine and it makes it flat, and then that can have long flat strips. And then to make beads, which I'm going to try to use that technique for making the resources, you basically make a long tube or whatever shape of the thing with the design in it, and then you cut it into pieces. So I was going to try to make a long thing so the cross section looks like leaves. We'll see how that works. I don't know. So I've never done this. It's interesting. Oh, and then another thing is you can make it thick first, and then if you roll it out later, it'll get thinner. So I'm gonna have a thick tube for now. So I think I want it to look, so here's the Dungeon Petz player guide thing, and if you see, these are the, there's a leaf and a meat. That's what symbols are for the food. So I'm just going to try to make a leaf. And so I have dark green and light green. So this is going to be the main color of the leaf, and then I'm going to try to do a dark green line in the middle, and then maybe some lines coming out, and then maybe wrap the whole thing in dark green. So hopefully that will work. We'll see. So I'm gonna try. I saw a thing online where you can like cut this in half and then put the strip in, and then that'll make the line. So this is the pasta roller. It's off camera because I have to have it off, but see, it made it flat. And then there's like different settings, and you can make it thinner. So I'm going to try to make it thinner. I think this was the thinnest setting. So this is now a flat sheet of dark green that I have. Oh, and then this is another tool I have. It's like a thin razor blade type thing. I don't actually remember where or when I got this, because I've had this stuff for a while. I'm going to cut this. Ooh, that works pretty well. So that just cut this. Oh, that was not in the middle. Okay, I was trying to cut it in the middle, so I failed. So I'm going to start over on that. I'm not sure the best way. Maybe I won't make it cylindrical or circular yet. I'll just make it like a rectangle. Then it'll be easier to cut. And I can shape it into a leaf shape later. Okay. So I'll try that. That looks like the middle, maybe? Alright. Okay, that is better. So there's two halves. Then I'll try, I guess, putting the dark green here. Just rip it. I don't know. There. Okay, so I think theoretically this would look like a stem in the cross section, hopefully. And then leaves also have a bunch of veins coming out too, so I have to do all of those. Whew. Seems like a lot. So I think I'm just gonna try to do like a similar type of thing with cutting where I want the vein to go and then putting this green thing there. So if this is a leaf, then I'll put a vein like that, I guess. Thanks. probably only do a couple veins because I don't know what I'm doing. So that was one. I'll do like 3 on one side and 2 on the other or something. Okay, I'll just cut. So I'm cutting all the way through, but I'm only putting the dark green on half of it. I'm not sure if there's a better way to do this. So see, like this is the stem, so then the vein will be just on the top half. Oh, I can use this to cut this too, and then it'll be a straight line. It's probably better. Also, this might fail spectacularly, so we'll see if it comes out like I want it to come out. I don't know if it will. Oops. Okay, maybe just 2 veins on that side since I couldn't get it right. Okay, then the other side can have 3 veins. Okay, this side I will cut like that. Maybe go to. Oh, maybe this side will also only have 2 veins. It's kind of hard to cut. Now I can't really tell what's going on my leaf. So I've kind of lost track of where the stem is. So I think this is the top, and then this is the stem. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. Okay, I think both sides are just going to have 2 veins. Okay, I put together veins. This looks really bad right now. So I don't know if this is going to work out. But I'm going to also wrap the whole, or try to wrap the whole thing in the dark green. So now it's got like a dark green layer on the outside, and so the stem was going to be the bottom, like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to like roll it out into a longer cylinder, and hopefully that like makes everything go together nicely. I don't know if it will though. I don't know, when I watch people do this, it turns out really good, but I've never done it myself. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, wow, this is a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a cross section now to see what it looks like. Okay, that did not turn out. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Wait, which way the leaves are? Okay, so. Okay. So the dark green kind of, I don't know if that's from the cut or from there's too much dark green, but you can kind of see there's like a stem here and some veins, so it's kind of like how I wanted it to be. And if I shaped it like that, let's see if I cut it again. Yeah, that looks kind of like a leaf. Like that. Yay. So I think I think that's what I wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna just shape, I guess, like that. Or I can always shape it after I cut it, probably. That might be better. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe I'll just try cutting a bunch now and see how that goes. So let me count how many there are in here. And I don't think we need that many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, there's only 15. So I will be making more than 15. I don't think it's limited really. There's only so many food that comes out each round. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna cut. Alright, so this stuff that I cut off so far is I'm not gonna use because I want like a nice flat edge, I guess. So I'm gonna just cut a bunch of pieces that are similar thickness, I suppose. And then I'll end up with a lot more than 15, so I can just pick the 15 best ones. Wow, this was a lot faster than I expected to. I had no idea how long it would take to make these. But yeah, people make really elaborate beads with clay. So it's really cool watching them. And I guess as people work with it more, they probably can picture the cross section more. Because as you could see from like when I was making it, it gets really messy and then it's hard to picture what it's like. Okay, this is probably enough. Oops. Yeah, it's starting to get messy. Okay. So, yay. There's one. Okay. And then, so this type of clay, it's called polymer clay. I've mixed like different types of clay. I don't know if you're supposed to, because I just had a bunch of different types of clay, like brands and types for the colors, but they're all polymer clay. And it doesn't harden until you bake it. So you're supposed to bake it in an oven at, I think, like 275 degrees Fahrenheit or something for 15 minutes for every quarter inch of clay. So that's, I think this is like a quarter inch. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that on stream because my oven's in the kitchen, which is not near here. but when you do that, you need to like watch it to make sure it doesn't burn. Because in the past, I don't know if I like have baked something too hot or if it was too long or something. I don't know. But I baked something and then it burned. So all the colors were gone. Just brown. Which kind of ruins the whole point of having different colors. Yay. Yay, so these are the leaves. So parts of them, like this one, you can see it didn't go the the stem, I guess, disconnected at some point. I don't know, but and this one I can't even tell where the stem is, so I'm not going to use those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think it rotated. So, like, it started out where the stems were going that way, but then I think it rotated, so now the stem's going up, which is weird. So that's why I'm shaping them after. So I think that's enough of them. These other ones I don't really need, so I'll just put them to the side. I'm going to try to do a similar thing for the meat. Yeah, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I guess I'll just like mush it all together and it'll be a different green color that I could use for other projects. But okay, so these are done. So now for meat, I'm going to try to do a similar bead thing and have it look like a cross section of steak or something. So the meat in the picture is a little fancier. They have like a, right here, wait, here's one. Like, what is that called? A drumstick. But I'm just going to try to just do like the cross section maybe, so. Whew. I don't even know if it needs skin. So I've got some brown here, and some red, and some white. So I'm going to mix the brown and red to try to get like a meat color, and then the white can be the fat and marbling inside it, I guess. And I guess I don't need that much clay, because those leaves were a lot. Okay, so this, what color is meat? Well, are they eating cooked meat or? Not that, so they're probably eating raw meat, so it'll be a lighter color, huh? Okay, so we're gonna mix some white in here too. Oh, another thing, like the clay gets all over your fingers, so if you use polymer clay, make sure you wash your hands well afterwards. Because you should not be eating it. Okay, so this is how you mix it. I guess you could also use the pasta roller to mix it. Like, if you put in there, it makes a sheet, and then you just keep folding it and putting it in, and eventually it'll be mixed. I don't know if that's faster than doing it by hand. Actually, that looks like a cool marbling effect. But anyways, okay. Wonder if this is enough meat color. Okay, so then meat things. the cross section has like the white bone. Is that a bone? Yeah, I think that's a bone. So like the cross section of this would be like white in the middle with some white marbling coming out of it, basically. Although maybe for the marbling I should like, so if you start mixing something and then just mix it part way, it had that marbling that is now gone here, but there was some marbling which might look cool for the meat. So maybe I can try doing that. Oof, this one's hard. Okay, yeah, so the problem with my hands being all dirty is now the white got some pink on it, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. Anyway, how's everyone in chat? How's your week going? I guess if you're in chat, you're probably not going to Gen Con. Yes. I'm not going to Gen Con. I don't know if I'll be doing any gaming this weekend for Gen Can't, because yeah, I don't know. Not sure what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm gonna try, this will be the core, and then this will be wrapped around it. And I might try doing like the half mix to get it marbly. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll put like some chunk of red and some chunk of white in there, so it'll have some weird marbling effect. We'll see how that works. It's Wednesday, so halfway through the week. Yep. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Anyone? Night Runner or anyone else? Okay, so I'm gonna try. I'm not sure the best way to mix it so it's only mixed partially, but I'm just gonna put that in there and then, I don't know, like rip it up so it's layered, I guess, and then put it through the pasta roller and see what that does. Okay, so that's doing some sort of marbling-like thing. Okay, so that was, maybe that's marbled, and then I'm just gonna wrap this around here a few times. I don't know, maybe this wasn't enough meat. Make this skinnier, because the bone is actually pretty skinny compared to the meat. Okay, I don't need that much. Okay, so like this, and then put this in the middle, and wrap this around. So theoretically, this will be a bone with some sort of marbled meat around it. Maybe. Oh, and then maybe I should do some skin too. I don't know. It's all chores because I procrastinate a lot lately. Yeah, I have some chores to do this weekend too. And I'm going to start my Halloween costume. So. I actually Googled polymer clay meat and saw like a really nice one that has white on the outside. So I might do a white layer on the outside because it's kind of like a white layer of fat, I guess, on the outside. So maybe I'll do that for the outside skin. I don't think this is thin enough. Maybe I need more white. Stretch it out. Ooh, what might also be useful to have is like a little rolling pin to make it even thinner. So I'm going to get more white because I don't think I have enough. Okay, so I'm trying to stretch it out a little because I don't have a rolling pin type thing. And then I'm just going to wrap it around the outside here. And hopefully that will do something like a skin. Oops. And you can just like mush it around to seal the gaps. Maybe this will work. We'll see. And then this is just going to be meat shaped, I guess. It's like circle. It's going to be more circular. Thin layer of the brown if you want to simulate the skin. Maybe. I think. Okay, I have like a lighter brown here, which might work because it looks like the skin's a lighter brown. So I might. I'm going to mix this lighter brown with this brown to get like a not as light brown. Because this here, it's like the skin is not super light brown. Maybe I'll add a little red in. Okay. Yeah, so then that's probably good. Then I'll have the fat and skin on it. And I have no idea if the marbling worked, so hopefully that worked. Yeah, I'll cut one part. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. It's not as marbled as I would like it, I think. But it's okay. Well, they just get low quality meat, I guess. Yeah, that's my excuse. It's not like they're gonna get A5 meat for feeding the pets. Oops. Oops. Need to. Oh, I need more. Oh, I like that color. I think there's less meat cubes in here. 2, 4, 6, 12? I think there's just 12. So there were 15 vegetables and 12 meat. Interesting. So mixing colors takes a long time with clay and it's kind of like grip strength workout. Okay. So I have that put through. Whoops. Don't need that anymore. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap this around as a skin layer. Yeah, that's cool. I think if there's extra, I don't want to overlap too much. Okay, so that's that. So now, just like with the other one, I can make it smaller and longer. And then I think they can mostly just stay as circles for the meat. Oops. So this is currently what a cross section looks like. That's okay. Maybe since there are only 12 of them, I could end up making it not beads and also making them all drumsticks, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So I'll just cut, oops. Cut a bunch, make the same thing. Ideally, all of these would be exactly the same width, but I'm not great at that. Okay. So yeah, this is what they look like. And then I'm not fancy enough to like add any texture or anything, but I don't even know what texture I would add. But I think people sometimes add texture and stuff. So I think, yeah, this is pretty good. You can tell what it is, I think, if you know. Well, out of the options in the game, you can tell what it is. So now, yay, thanks, Night Runner. So now, we've got these meat ones and these veggie ones, leaf ones. And that would replace these tokens in Dungeon Petz. And since I already have poop, these poops, I don't need to make those. And the only other, so the other tokens that they have in Dungeon Petz are okay, that's more than 12. I think. Might check the instruction book to see if there's like a components list to see how many there's supposed to be, but yeah. So the other tokens they have, there's gold coins, but I think the wooden yellow things, yellow circles for that is fine. Because, let's see. Where are the gold coins? I have them in the box over there, I think. Oh, here. Yeah, so these are the gold coins, which I think is fine. I don't think those need anything. And then there's, so this brown is the poop. And then these are mutation tokens, which are, I don't think those need anything special, because that would probably be harder to make out of clay. Then, so the only other thing that I might want to make is these suffering tokens, which I'm not sure what they would look like, because in the icon for them, it looks like that, which is a diamond with a sad face on it. So it's basically those cubes, but with a sad face on it. Yeah, so I don't know if that's necessary. Plus, when we play, we try to make our pets not suffer, so we don't need those. 19 if you have spares. Oh, so there's supposed to be 19 meats? Or is that how many I have? That's how many I have. I think, actually I have the rulebook here. Does it say how many? I'm not sure if there's a component list. Yeah, it doesn't say how many there are. But I don't think it lost me. But yeah, so I have plenty of meat and veggies now. Okay, yeah, I have that many. Yeah, so I think there were 12 in here, and 15 greens and 12 reds. That's probably how many would ever be out at once, because there's only so many rounds in each round, like 2 or 3 of each come out depending on what card you pick. so probably never use more than that. Yeah, so I think that's it. Wow, I didn't expect to finish so quickly. I'll put these out here for good measure. This is the poop. So I'm not sure how these were made, or like what material these were made out of, but they look pretty good. And that's like the shape that I would have made them too, because that's what they look like here. So for that, it wouldn't have been the same. If I were making those, I wouldn't do the bead thing because they're like three-dimensional things. I would do like, I guess, let's try to make one, a brown tube, and then just like roll it up like that. Whoops. Something like that. I don't know if you can see. So that's what I would do for those, which looks like that's what was done. But I don't need more. Yay! So yeah, I think that's it for today's Ambie's Amateur Art. So I'm finished with my Dungeon Petz resource. That was so fast, and this has been on my like want to do list for I don't know how long. I think longer than 5 years. I've had this in the back of my mind of wanting to do it. I just never got around to actually sitting down and doing it. So it's finally done. Anyways, yeah, so I'm not sure yet what my next, in 2 weeks, I'll have another Ambie's Amateur Art yet stream, but I'm not sure what my next thing will be. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I did just get, or not just, but I acquired Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth. So that has a lot of miniatures that I might try painting. Or I can try doing resource upgrades on some other game that I have. I'm not sure. Procrastinator Pro, yeah. This is the most I procrastinate on anything. Because usually I don't procrastinate that much on things. But I guess this was like not a necessary thing to do, so it didn't matter that I procrastinated. Yeah. So thanks for joining, and hopefully that was somewhat informative on how you can use polymer clay. Oh, and I guess I'll show you again the tools that I have. So clay, I use most of the stuff I use is Sculpey, but I have mixed between like there's Sculpey 3 and Sculpey Primo. I think I like Sculpey Primo the best because it like stays soft and nice. But usually I just get whatever color I need and then I wait for them to be on sale. So I got a bunch of this clay like a long time ago, and that's why some of it was hard. So that's the clay that I use. And then this thing is a cutter, and there's these other blades. So I guess you can make wavy things. This is another straight one. I don't remember where I got this or when, but it's probably available at craft stores. And then this is the pasta machine. The handle fell off, but here's the box for it. Pasta machine for use with polymer clays. But they still call it a pasta machine. But once you use it for clay, you don't want to use it for food because you don't want to eat that. Yeah, so I think those were all the tools I used. And then if you want to be adding textures and stuff, you can get other stuff. Like you can use toothpicks or whatever for poking holes in it. And I actually have this that I think I also got at a craft store. It has pokey tools. It's like a variety of. Okay, it says it's a sculpting pottery tool set. I've used it for pumpkin carving and for clay, but some of them are more useful than others. I guess they have like bristly things so you can make it textured. I don't know. But yeah, so that was making resources. Yeah, if you have any ideas for what I should make next, let me know, because I wasn't expecting to finish Dungeon Petz so quickly. But yeah, now I can play Dungeon Petz. This is one of my favorite games too, although I haven't played it in a long time. So I should play it again now that I have all these cool resources. Alright, so thanks again everyone for watching the stream. And I hope you all have a good rest of the week and weekend. Gen Can't or Gen Con if you're going there. Yeah. Let me know if you have any last minute questions. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream soon. Questions or comments, I guess. But yeah, it was fun. And I'll show you the pieces again. Here. Leaf and meat. I don't know how to make it focus. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I'll have to bake these. So, because right now they're still really soft, but once you bake them, they get hard, and then you can't mess with them anymore. So that's the final thing of that. So yeah. All right. So good night, everyone. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando, in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.